Alright, so we got new weapons that have been developed and new stuff that is ready for development. Staff parameters have increased. We got a whole lot of good stuff going on for our unit. Our unit is starting to blossom, baby. So let's get those. Actually, let's back out and get my Fulton system upgrade. So I definitely want to be able to kidnap more people per mission and get more Fulton recoveries. We don't have enough for the strike marker, so we'll get the liquid magazine and we'll wait for the strike marker. We really don't need that for a while. We really don't need the strike marker. So we really don't need to waste a whole lot of GMP on that right now. Let's get our staff organized. We got that guy going to the combat unit. You're a commando. You got terrible skills, but I'll take you for now. You gonna get us something to eat, Mr. Grizzly Bear. Alright, you guys are getting to the mess hall team, and we got one doctor, well, medic with no skills in the medical team. That's great. Your ass is gonna get released, sucker. I see it in your future. Alright, everybody set up. Let's go launch another mission. Alright, so we did the Fulton recovery. We got 2 target practice missions, but let's worry about destroying this barricade. We gotta go track down these nuclear warheads.
Snake, I've got just the explosive to bust through that barricade. C4. We finished developing C4 charges. Take some with you.
Alright, so you're not able to do this mission if you don't have C4. I think you get C4 unlocked by just progressing through the game. But we gotta equip C4 right here. There you go. But if you don't have it developed, then you will not be able to do this mission, and you won't be able to complete this mission. C4 comes in handy for a lot of these extra ops that you have in this game, as far as destroying items, destroying things that you need to get. Alright, so we got the ration. Let's get that curry up in this spot right here. Big boss, you're looking pretty good. Do we want to change the outfit, change it up? Yeah, let's change it up. Why not? We can go be butt ass naked, but let's go with some guns and jungle. I like guns and jungle. We're gonna be back in the jungle area. We're gonna be backtracking through that area that Chico is at. But speaking of Chico, we haven't really learned about Chico. Let's talk to Chico and get to know a little bit more about him.
Amanda's so bossy. It's always follow me or stay here. The other day she told me, chew your gallo pinto before you swallow. Can you believe it?
Knowing your sister? Yeah, I can.
The enemy could strike at any time. I can't sit around taking my sweet time eating. I'm a Sandinista, just like the others. I don't need some woman telling me what to do.
Some woman? She's your sister, and she's doing the best she can to fill your father's shoes.
I know, but lately she hasn't been doing so good. I should be strong for her.
Now you're talking. Sorry to hear about your dad.
Don't be. He is a guerrilla warrior. We pledge our lives to our country and its people. I'm ready to die too if I have to.
You sure?
You better believe it. Like mi viejo used to say. Patria o muerte.
Che said it first.
My dad used to tell us all kinds of stories. About General Sandino and his fight against La Guardia. About my mom before she left us.
You didn't want to go with her.
It's not like that. La Revolucion comes first, that's all.
You must wish you could see her, though.
I don't know. But I know I'll see her again when this is all over. Somehow, I just know it. When I do, me and my mom and papa are all going to live together again. At least that's what I thought. Now,
Hang in there, Chico. Your sister needs you.
Okay. Have you ever heard, shoot, coward? You're only going to kill a man.
Che's last words. He'd been captured in Bolivia and said it to the soldiers just as they were about to execute him.
El Che. He was something, wasn't he? Coming up with a line like that knowing he was about to die.
After the Cuban Revolution, Che gave up his position in the new government to aid in revolutions in other countries. He knew he could die at any time, and he was ready for it.
Me? I couldn't even take a little torture.
But you've been reborn as an hombre nuevo. Right, Chico?
Right.
Don't you ever get lonely, living away from your mom?
Not really. My compas are my family now. A lot of them are from the same village as me.
So you had plenty of people to take care of you.
Take care of me? I'm a warrior, like any other Sandinista. We look out for each other. That is how it works.
Sorry. Guess I misspoke.
Now we're scattered because of that colibri. Wonder where everybody went. Hey, Snake. If you see any Frente prisoners, please, you gotta get them out, okay? Those guys are solid, every one. You could use them in MSF. Hey, Snake. Are there any jobs for me here at Mother Base? I can do anything.
You don't have to work, you know.
Don't treat me like a kid. I'm a man now.
Okay, then. What are you good at?
Let me think. Everything. Put me on any team. I can pull my own weight.
Well, you are young. You'll probably be a fast learner. I'll think of something.
Anything you need, boss. You'll see. I can fight as good as anybody.
Yeah, you're better suited for the intel team. I don't need you getting shot in the head. Let's talk about Isla del Monstruo.
Snake, legend has it. A place called Isla del Monstruo is near Costa Rica.
Isla del Monstruo.
It was discovered in the 18th century by Caribbean pirates sailing over to the Pacific. And the island in Treasure Island is based on one near Costa Rica, too.
Treasure Island. I remember reading that.
You've read it, too? That makes things easier. In Nicaragua, we too have a story about a group of pirates that encountered a flying monster out at sea. Some even say they landed on this monster island, though we still don't know exactly where it is. That's the reason I've always wanted to come to Costa Rica.
Ha! I see.
Ooh, I heard another story about a talking cat that lives somewhere in Costa Rica. They say it'll take you to this place.
Interesting stuff.
Want to know more about the island?
Maybe later. If I'm headed that way, you can fill me in.
Okay, just let me know.
So, Chico isn't batshit crazy. That's actually going to happen later on in this game, those Monster Hunter missions. But now that we talked a bit about his background, let's see if he's got any intel for us about this mission.
There's a river in the mountains north of the village. You'll see a water pipe running across that's got a walkway you can use as a bridge. I guess they built it to carry water from the hydroelectric plant. To get there, though, you gotta get past the barricade north of the prison.
Got it.
El Basilisco supposedly lives in the gorge up there, so be careful you don't get distracted and fall in the river.
The Basilisco.
Not the big monster I saw. I mean, the real Basilisco.
A real one. The legendary king of snakes.
More like a lizard, I guess. It walks on top of the river.
A lizard that walks on water?
Man, you should see it. It's not that big, though. Only about 1 bada long.
Pretty good size for a lizard.
Yeah, but not nearly as big as a dinosaur.
So there's a real Basilisco that lives in the river?
I'm only saying I heard stories from people who said they saw it. But I know lots of places to find it in Nicaragua. Do you want to go have a look?
I don't have time for sightseeing.
You don't like lizards?
It's not that. I just think snakes taste better.
Who said anything about taste?
How about you? You like them?
Not that way. They do look kind of like dinosaurs, though. You don't think that's cool?
They're both reptiles, yeah. But there's a big difference size-wise.
I'll bet there are still big ones around somewhere. They say mammals multiplied and ate up their eggs. But they can't all be gone. They've gotta exist somewhere out there.
Dinosaur eggs, huh?
And animals are always evolving, right? Maybe they evolved so much, they don't even look like dinosaurs anymore.
Then you can't really call them dinosaurs, can you?
I guess not. Yeah, you're right. Dinosaurs have gotta be big.
That boy Big Boss was thinking about eating some dinosaur eggs. Alright, let's see if Miller's got any intel about this mission.
To destroy the barricade north of the village, you'll need Composition 4 explosive. You've handled C4 before, right, Snake?
Yeah. I've been a regular user since the days of C3.
C3. Oh yeah, I remember. That stuff got brittle and useless in cold temperatures, so they upgraded. C4's a moldable plastic explosive. It's very stable and won't explode without a special detonator. Light it on fire and all it does is burn.
A lot of American soldiers in Vietnam used to use it as fuel.
Place it near the barricade and move to a safe location. Then hit the detonator button to blow it up.
I'm on it. Those giant footprints near the terminal. What do you think they were, Cos?
It beats me. They're way too big, even for an elephant. Made me think of that basilisco Chico was talking about.
Hope it's not for real.
Same here. If they really do have that kind of weapon, we could be dealing with a basilisk in more than just looks.
What do you mean?
There's a medieval encyclopedia that describes the basilisk like this. The basilisk is the king of snakes. All snakes fear the basilisk and flee at its sight, lest they be slain by its foul breath.
A snake to take out a snake, huh?
I don't mean to scare you or anything, but it never hurts to be careful.
Will do.
There's one type of commando you really need to watch out for, and that's the kind toting shotguns. They can take a few hits and still keep charging you. And believe me, you don't want them closing in between those shotgun blasts. When they start charging, you need to stop them immediately. Use something with serious stopping power.
Like a rocket launcher? You want me to put a rocket in the booty? Let's see if Amanda has any intel about this mission.
Amanda, do I have to take the fork in the road back to the village?
People say there is a shortcut. Go back to the coffee factory entrance, then follow the path on the right. That will take you straight to the village. They may have increased security in that area, though.
Not surprising after what happened with the tank. What do I do once I'm back at the village?
Destroy the barricade at the north side. From there, you can reconnect with the transport route.
I'll need C4 for that. The explosion will bring everyone running, too. There's probably going to be a fight, one way or the other.
They might not see you if you stick to the narrower pathways. Then just climb over any obstacles. Don't let your guard down after taking out the barricade either.
Alright, so we got all the intel that we can about this mission. Let's get it started.
Go back to the prison camp. It's in the village where they were holding Chico.
Alright, so like I said before, there's going to be a lot of backtracking in Peace Walker. Well, not so much backtracking, but a lot of times in different missions, you'll go to the same area you've been in previous missions. Like, we've already been here when we were coming to chase the truck with the nukes on it.
Freeze.
And before we went to have the tank battle, we came over here into this building. This dude's still over here? Nope. Alright, so now we gotta go back to the prison camp where they were holding Chico. Where's this dude at? He's on the other side of this box. You don't see nothing. Get CQC. You liking that wall, aren't you, baby? Alright, let's go continue to check this area. See if we get all these goodies up in this place. There's no documents or anything else laying around. Don't turn around, don't turn around. Get CQC. Let's see if you're worth anything. Damn, this scan is taking so long. The analyzer rank is so low. When you get the analyzer rank leveled up higher or increased through R&D, it takes almost instantly for you to analyze those guys to see if they're worth kidnapping or not, but at this level it's pretty damn slow. So let's just make sure we're going through this area. We got this jabroni on top. Where you going, sucker? You're going to get a damn trank dart right in the side of your brain. Alright, so this is the area that Amanda was talking about, is the coffee plantation. Oh, we got some bullets over here. I forgot about that. I don't think we need bullets. I'm not going to go over there. So this is the area, the front of the coffee plantation, where you can try to get to the shortcut that'll take you straight back to the village. I'm not going to do that. Ooh, you almost scared me, sucker. I'm glad I went behind this wall. I figured if I didn't go behind the wall, that boy's going to try and turn around and get me spotted. I'm about to go just run up on him. CQC.
Enemies close.
Shut up. You ain't see nothing. Suck the wall. Now, Peace Walker has a very good thing. They give you a lot of time between when the enemy sees you and the alert phase actually goes off. They actually give you like a second or two to kind of get your bearings about you. I like that about this game, because it gives you a chance to either... Huh? You ain't see nothing. You ain't see nothing. You ain't see nothing. Over here.
That noise?
That was me. Come on, come get some. Yo, get yourself some.
What's that?
That's me. Come on over here, buddy. Hey, yeah, that's right, that's right. You going over there, investigate that noise. I'm gonna CQC the mess out of you, sucker. Yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna hold him up. Oh, damn! I didn't get him at the right angle. Get CQC. Take a nap. Alright, so we got all the dudes in this area. Let's get these bullets. Those M16 bullets. Now, this is the path Amanda was talking about.
And it'll take you straight to the prison camp.
And Miller gives you a reminder. You can go straight that way and go straight to the prison camp. But I'm going to show all the areas in this mission. So we're going to head back to Camino de Lava, the junction, and the hillside. There's also a couple of good prisoners that you can get from going all the way back down to the Camino de Lava hillside. Again, like I keep saying, you can take out the sniper, and if you have the Carl Gustav Fulton recovery rocket, you will be able to get that guy. He's an S rank. And there's another sniper up here. Why y'all shooting these scarecrows? The scarecrow ain't do nothing to you. You damn fools. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't think there's anybody on the ground, so let's go back to Camino de Lava hillside and then get that prisoner that's back there. It pays to backtrack in the game. You're not going to get the S rank backtracking all the way back here because you're taking a lot of time going through all the areas, but it does pay to help build up your unit. There's no guy over here. I wonder if there's a guy over here. Nope, we're all clear. So the only reason to come all the way back here is to get this soldier who's in the back. So let's go take him, kidnap him, and bring him back to your unit. He'll be pretty good. He has some skills to pay the bills. That boy's screaming. That boy is screaming. So we got the guy.
Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
So we got the guy that we came all the way back here for. Now we're going to make our way back to the fork in the road by the train. And then from the fork in the road by the train, we will make our way straight to the old prison camp where they were holding Chico at. Camino de Lava, the junction. We're going to head straight to Aldea Los Despiertos. I'm not very good at saying Spanish words. In case you could not tell. I think both of these guys are S ranks. So if you ever want to farm S ranks for your intel team, you got to do these missions that involve you coming here into Camino de Lava Junction. And you can get those guys, kidnap them. With the Fulton sleep mine, you can also place a Fulton gas mine at the base.
If you cut across the prison camp, you'll find a gate leading north.
You can also place a Fulton sleep gas mine at the base of those snipers.
Somebody there?
No, there's nobody here. I was going to try to sneak up on him. God, I'm fucking it up. I was going to try to sneak up and hold up this guy to save trank bullets. But that's not working because the guy, I forgot there's a guy right here. And he's walking right up on me. You don't see nothing. Come on. Box. I'm a box. You don't see nothing. Oh my God, you don't see nothing.
I know I saw something.
You ain't see a damn thing. Take your raggedy ass somewhere else, man. Funky looking fool. You don't see nothing. Come on. Don't you get him up. Suck the wall, sucker. And since these guys are like the last guys in this mission, I'm kidnapping everybody. Y'all all coming here with me. Alright, let's see if we can walk up on this dude. I'm gonna get caught. He's gonna turn around and see me.
Recovery helicopter is complete.
You don't see no.
Equip your C4. You can't plant a charge unless it's equipped.
That boy got that combo. You got comboed up, sucker. Take a nap. Alright, so we got some items over here. We got one more dude in the center area. Oh, I got a trophy. We got a camo, the Desert Ozcam camo. So let's go get this last dude in the area because if I don't and I try to do the C4 thing, it will blow up and he will come and he will get an alert phase and I will be fucked up. And I don't want that to happen. Don't turn around. Don't you get all slick with it. I'm coming for you, sucker. You like that truck? You sliding on it, sucker. You sliding on it. I'm kidnapping you, and I think there's one more dude back here. Nah, there's no more dudes back here. Alright, so we're clear. Let's go and plant this C4, get this barricade blown up, and then finish this mission right here.
To plant a C4 charge, hold down the aim button and press the attack button.
That's fucking ugly. What the hell are you doing, big boss? I'm dancing. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. Let me stop.
Once the charge is planted, press the attack button without aiming to detonate it. Good work, Snake.
Alright, let's get out of here. And because I took out all the dudes, all the enemies in this area, we are not going to get an alert phase for blowing up that wall and making all that damn noise. And just like that, this mission is complete. Alright, so like I said, we weren't going to get an S rank because I was going all the way out of the way to the last area to get that last prisoner. But we did get an A rank. We got that Desert Oz camo, and we're looking pretty good right here, if I do say so myself.
Snake, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
You've got to talk to Amanda.
What happened?
She wants to leave sickbay and get back on the battlefield, but she's not fully healed. She's still in crutches. Who'd be crazy enough to try and fight like that? You have to talk some sense into her.
Is she with you right now?
No, she's in sickbay. She keeps shouting about how she doesn't want to be there. She won't shut up about it. She's driving me.
Let her go.
What?
If that's what she wants, let her go.
I'm really not in the mood for jokes, Snake.
I'm serious. Let her go.
Why? So she can come back in a body bag?
I'm really not in the mood for jokes, Kaz.
What are you talking about?
Amanda isn't the type to just sit around in sickbay. She has a sense of duty. Her purpose in life is to fight. The battlefield isn't just the best thing for her, it's the best thing for her compas too. She'll be a huge morale boost that can only benefit MSF.
You think so?
You're good at fighting, Kaz. One of the best. But you've got a lot to learn when it comes to people.
So, where should I put her?
I'll think it over and find a team for her. Don't worry. She won't let us down.
Whatever you say, boss.
Alright, so we got new weapons and items being developed. The usual is going on. Staff parameters are increased. We got some dudes that were salty, that were in the brig. We got them to be persuaded to getting back into our unit. But like Paz, well not Paz, but like Miller was saying, Amanda wants to be out of the sick bay. She's still sick, and you can't use Amanda on missions. So what I like to do, let me take that off for a second. What I like to do with Amanda is I like to look at her rank right here. Her skill is FSL and Commandante, and because she can't be used in missions or extra ops or outer ops, I like to put her in the combat unit even though she's not fully healed. Alternately, what you can do is you can put her right back into the sick bay to let her skill and her life and her psyche get all the way back up to max. I'll put her back in the sick bay actually to show where she's at max potential. Because if you don't put her back into the sick bay, you really don't need to, but if you don't put her back into sick bay, she won't get back to max psych and life. So I just put her back in there, fuck it, just to show her at that top level. Let's get this guy into the spy unit. Ooh, we got a surround indicator upgrade. We got a medic, a scout. Get your scouty behind in that intel team. We need all the people in the intel team as we possibly can. Supply soldier and a mechanic. Actually, Amanda's pretty good in the intel team as well. I might put her there because we don't have very many people in the intel team. We only got 5. All right, let's see what we got going on in R&D. The strike marker we can develop. Let's see what else. Because I did say we don't need that. Yeah, I'd rather go with the surround indicator, and I don't think we have enough. Yeah, we need about 4,000 more. So we'll save off on the strike marker, and we're gonna go into the next mission. Alright, so the next main op that we have is infiltrate the crater base. We're following the nukes, but not yet because we got a couple of missions that we haven't done as far as the extra ops. We got the 2 target practices, but I want to do the Fulton recovery mission. I want to kidnap some more suckers.
Let's get this mission started. Complete the mission and proceed to the Fulton recovery point so we can get you back alive and well. Good luck out there.
Alright, so this is basically like all the other Fulton recovery missions, but let's get some intel from Miller.
As you're probably aware, This is a Fulton recovery mission. Be careful you don't shoot and kill any prisoners by accident, and don't forget to take the recovery kit with you. I'd suggest arming yourself with a tranquilizer gun just to be safe, so you don't kill any prisoners.
Alright, Miller, I got it. You don't have to say it twice. Alright, so let's get set up. We're gonna go with our boy Alligator on this one. While Big Boss is breaking down that barrier, we're gonna have our boy Alligator getting this guy back. What do we have? NVG here. I'm gonna put that Curry here. We don't have NVG developed, do we? Let me check real quick. No, we don't have that developed yet. We got the Trank, we got the Fulton system. We're looking good right here. Let's get this mission started. Alright, so
Your current objective is to retrieve the researchers.
So like I said, you do come back into many of the same areas multiple times. We just got out of this area with Big Boss destroying that damn barricade. And now we're going to kidnap these enemy soldiers so we can have more people in our unit, and we got to get that scientist prisoner.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
I don't think he was a scientist, but rather he was a researcher. So let's go get this researcher right here. Let's hold this dude up.
Freeze!
Let's get you. Come back to unit, baby. We're gonna kidnap you as well. Why not?
Okay, you're done with that area. Head for the goal.
You don't see nothing back there. You don't see nothing back there.
Freeze!
You don't see nothing back there.
Fulton recovery helicopter
Stop
is
it.
complete.
You don't see nothing back there. Stop it. I'm a figment of your imagination. That could have been ugly. That could have been ugly. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. We don't really need to be screwing around with these last dudes, but screw it. Let's take everybody that we can, and let's get out of here.
Mission complete. The folks back at Mother Base will be thrilled.
Alright, extra ops number 12 is complete. Didn't get that S rank. I didn't get it cleared fast enough. I could have just tranked those guys. What I could do, and what I will do when I go back to get this S rank, is I could have just tranked those guys, got the prisoner, and then got out of there immediately. But because I was messing around, kidnapping them all, I did not get that S rank, which is a shame.